All right, let's see if that's better now. I'm sorry, guys. I had to. The delay was way off, so I had no choice but to reset there. All right, looks like it's right now. So sorry about that. Had to restart the stream because of the delay. You guys not going to want a 3-minute delay there. A 3-minute delay would be no bueno. Bueno of no. Hmm. 88, 86. Got a couple of My Funded Futures accounts that reset. We'll try to send those later on. All right, let's check out the news. Any news today? What we got? Nope. U.S. leading index 34 minutes. What is that? 10? Small news at 10. Probably not going to do anything. What up, Black Beauty? What up? All right, here we go. There's that 925 candle there. We will be looking for little. We'll be on micros first thing this morning. See if we can't find something. Yeah, I see the 5-minute trend there, John. I don't know if I'm going to take it because I'm looking at it, but here's kind of the deal here. The trauma's up here at 130. Kind of like that to be down here. So we'll see what happens. What up, Francis? Oh, everybody have a good weekend there. Everybody have a good weekend. Do I pay for TradingView? Yeah, it's like around like $10, $12 a month, maybe 13. I don't even know. Let me see here. We got to update the baseball record. That's the most important thing right now. We got to update the baseball record. We are now 5-0. Game 5. 13-3. There we go. 13-3. Good morning, Predator. Good morning, Curd. Dun, dun, dun. Francis, I don't know if I told you good morning. There you are. Good morning. All right, here we go. Ripping back up at open, or not quite open yet, but ripping back up, testing that 5-minute trend for sure. Testing the old trend there. New Tory Trades video. Here's why I'm profitable and you're not. Okay. guess I need to watch that and see what the deal is. Watch it, see what the deal is. I don't know. Now it opened, if we open up right at 130 or above, then that sweep into the 140 probably comes, but that's going to be awfully quick. Trying to get profit there. I mean, we do have less than a minute here. I can maybe take it with a couple of micros. But all right, we'll try it here with a couple of micros. Maybe we go 3 micros. Right now we're in for 2. Just going to look for the pump right through those highs. And I'll go break even right now. There we go. Kind of an easy read there. What up, Pine Tree? How you doing, brother? Trading today? Let me see here. I'm going to be paying attention to this here. Yes, pushing up there, 52.63. I do think we're short biased today, Rune. Kind of feel like we are anyway. So I'm kind of looking for the short too. I don't think this is a bad soup area. So we'll see kind of what happens. Let me see here. $10 points. Might take this one on my funded accounts. Excuse me. Yeah, I may take this one on my funded. Let's see here. Bitcoin ready to pop? Nah, Coper. It'll be a short if we close below. We swept liquidity. We're delivering from a gap. And the only thing is we're kind of... right here at open, which I'm not in love with. I don't like taking the trade right at open sometimes, but we'll see. Yes, bouncing off that 51 there. Yes, bouncing off the 51 there. We got the VWAP up there at 208. What up, Kev? How you doing? Where you been, brother? Where you been? Well, I thought we may get an opportunity there. I was going to pull it over, but we did not. Yes, at the lows. Nasdaq not at the lows. This is interesting. Heading at 175. Let's go. Busy doing renovations. You doing those yourself? A lot of fun. Yeah, Nasdaq is pushing up. NQ or ES is kind of at the lows here, but it is pushing below the 51 there. I'm kind of tempted to short now, to be honest. Because ES is just pulling back here. I'm thinking it's going to take the Nasdaq with it, but could go the opposite way. You know how that works. I'm going to take this now. I'm going to go ahead and take this now, and I'm going to just put the stop at the high just above it. Thought process is here that the ES is just going to take us down, but we could rip the ES higher. We'll see. And if we inverse this, I'll jump in on my other fundeds, the 5, 6, whatever. We go break even now. I want to see if this thing pushes lower here quickly. I think I'm going to scale off a couple here just to lock in some profits. And then we'll take one more off there, and we'll hold ourselves a little runner. Down to the 98 here. Yeah, I wanted to take this on my fundeds, but unfortunately I would have had to have jumped in on it like I did this one, and that's just not possible, right? Well, it is possible, but you get what I'm saying. It sucks, but it is what it is. So I'm going to lock in 20. I want to look for that 918 down there. It was sexy there, room. It was sexy. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on all the accounts, but yeah, that's what it is. Took it on one account there. It's good enough. We are up $500 locked in on that account, I think. We did hit the daily loss limit on that account last week on Friday. Long target 129. Nice. I'm going to target that 918. Just hold it and see if it can go. Yeah, nice job, Sexy. Let's go. I'm actually going to go back to break even and just see if we can hit that 918. I think that's the draw on liquidity. Whether or not it rips back up and stops me out, that's questionable. Yes, recovering the 5240 there. You want to see this hold below this inverse here. You want to see this hold below that inverse. Could be an okay spot to re-enter, but I'm not confident enough to do it on my funded accounts. I could maybe do it on my Take Profit Trader eval, but we're going to wait. I will jump in on my eval here. I'm going to Take Profit Trader eval. 140, yeah. Got a bad feel. Really, that was odd. Anybody have any problems with Ninja? Because, like, I entered short, and it filled me like 9 points higher than where I entered. I don't understand that. And like 9 points higher. Almost at my stop loss, like, immediately. So, that's crazy. No issues? All right, appreciate you. I was just wondering, because I'm like, why did it feel me like that? I swear that I hit the button at around 95. Yes, I marked it in, but I should not be filled at 105. That's crazy. Like a 10-point spread is crazy. So, I think if we get back through 90 here, we get a little elevator here. See if we get a little elevator here. I'm going to go stop to break even at the low, if we can get it. Actually, if we get through the 90, I'll probably just go ahead and go break even. Might get stopped, but I'm okay with that. Take us back through that 90. One more push through the 90 here. I'm going to go break even. On this account anyway. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go break even. I'm going to go break even on this account. It's probably going to stop me and then go, but I don't like the feel. If I had gotten the feel that I wanted there, I'm going to go back to right there. Risk 350. Good morning, on Hill. Morning, Bull Bear. See if we push through that 73. I think I'll go break even there. So what do I need to pass this? Let me just think about that. We need 75 points. So 105.50 minus 70.30. So we just need like 29 to pass this. Somewhere in there. Watching this break even. All right, there's my break even. Now let's see if we can get some acceleration to the downside here, a little elevator. If we can hit this, we shall pass. Yes, holding up there at the 52.40. Holding up there at the 52.40s on the ES. If we get through there, next level down 31 probably takes us down to where we need. So we'll get to stop at break even on both entries here. Looking for that push down into the 918 here. I would like to at least get to 30. That would pass this account. That's ideal. Below this low, I really want to see a little bit of acceleration, a little bit of elevator, at least into the 50. Let's just kind of see here. ES is already pushed through the low. See if we can't get this dumped down into the 30 and pass this account. I think that'll pass us. 1501. We need to go to 3003. For short from 105, 75 points is 1500. So that should get us there. It should get us there. Let's get this push right into the 130s here, or the 030. 18,030. The next push through the 50 should get us there. See if we can't get the push through there. Little bounce off the 50 is expected. Little bounce off the 50. Next push should get us through there. She's gonna drop hard, says Kev. Maybe. Thank you, Outer. Kind of want it to stay below that 75 now if it can. That would be nice, but maybe not. That's the overnight low there. Let's turn that support into a little resistance here and send us back down. ES getting below that pivot there at the 5237 level. Next push down here, we need this death candle, this just elevator down right back through the 50. Can you trade Tech Private Trader? Yeah, of course, Room. I'm trading them. That's what I'm on right now. Take Private Trader eval and My Funded Futures Pro account, or My Funded Futures funded account over here. Wow. I don't know what that was. Is that 945? No, what was that? What was that? Okay. Did not pass it. 20 bucks. We were up 1,000 and we got 20 bucks. I don't know what that was. The 50 held there. The inverse held. The previous inverse. It just didn't want me to pass that account right now. Don't know what that was. It was at 9:48 a.m. I have no clue what that was. Just a little lightsaber, I guess. Got burned on it too, Jamie? Yeah. So... might get stopped out here if this thing closes above. I think it'd probably be reasonable to exit. But I'm going to hold it for now. Tempted to take that 50 touch in my funded accounts, like all of them, to be honest with you. That first one there, I was like so tempted to take it, but I didn't. So tempted to take it. We do have a little bit of news at 10. It's nothing crazy, but we do have some news. If we get a 1 minute here, this could be interesting. Forgot I was on the 2 minute there, but if we get a 1 minute re-entry short here, that could kind of be interesting. Trump talking at 10:30, is he? Good morning, Robert. I think he just tweeted. Oh, you just bought calls? Nice. Yeah, he has to take the low there. Let's see, 67. This thing looks like it's just going to go right back to the lows. It's one of those tricky ones where you got a dirty close here. And a lot of times when you get the dirty close, it pumps back up a little bit. I might take this on my fundeds. The stop's a little bigger, but oh, come on. Yes, already pushed through the low. Is Nasdaq going to push through the low is the question. All right, just push through the low there, see if it can keep going. Nah. I was up like 150 there on my fundeds and did not take it. Still holding for the holding out for that push down into the 918 here. Just one micro. Could have taken my 6 or 7 points there, but that's all right. I just kind of was thinking. I was looking for 20. Just wanted it just to go. It just didn't do it. Downtown Chinatown. Yeah, we're already in it on this one account, but if the other accounts had that same feel, then it'd be different, but they just don't. Trying to actually short at the lows is dangerous, scary, all in at once. So we're up here almost 100 points, or right at 100 points on this initial entry. Looking for, what, 50, 100, about another 130 points down here on a single micro. This is on a funded account. It's an end-of-day drawdown, my funded futures account. So what up, Owl Boy? How you doing? Market's looking good, Knowledge Hub. What you doing at court? I'm nosy. Good job at poker Friday there, Owl Boy. Oh, traffic tickets. Queen always loses. Yeah. Just trying to see this thing. ES pushing through 52.31 there. Next down 52.23. Just trying to see this 918 get hit. We could take this off here. I mean, we're up 100 points. We did hit the daily loss limit on this account on Friday, so 18,000. Yeah, I didn't play great, Owlboy. I misplayed a couple of 17,930. I'm thinking 17,918. That's your hourly low down there. Another 100 points or so down. If this hits, we'll make about $450 off one micro. That's pretty solid. But I might consider taking some profit early here. Again, the only reason I took this short was that huge SMT with the ES. ES made the low, or took the high, made the low, and Nasdaq took the, or did not, was nowhere near the low. That's the only reason I took this. A little bit of support here in this 13,000, 18,013 area. 18,000 area. Let's see how price reacts to it. Pushing right through it so far. Obviously, at 18,000, you expect a bit of a reaction. 10 a.m. news coming up here in a moment. Very small, minor news, but we'll see if this wants to take us lower. I don't know. I probably should lock in something here. Probably should lock in something. I'm going to lock in $100. I think that should be reasonable. It's not a trailing account, so at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal, but... Oh, you couldn't hold? No, it does not room. You only have to worry about the 3-star, and they'll send you an email if it does. I typically don't even worry about it unless I get an email from them saying something to the effect. Let's see if this thing dumps here. If it holds below 18K, gets below that 90 one more time here like it is now, you might see a little elevator here. Not much holding us up here to get down to that hourly. Feels bad when I went break even on the other fundeds and it just ticked me out, and now it's a huge winner, huh? Feels bad. But you don't have to catch it on everything. Catch it on something. I mean, that's, it's the idea. I want to see it hold below kind of 18,000 here. I mean, if it does pop above it a little bit, it's okay, but kind of want to see it hold below there. Ideally, you want to just see it dump into your take profit, right? That's ideal, but it doesn't usually happen that way. Yes, is at 52.12 here, which is the next level down. Below that, you got 51.97. We're going to need it to break through that 52.12 in order to take us home here. There we go. We push through the 50 here. 50 is the next roadblock. That's it. Yeah, if we push through the 50 here, that's our only thing holding us up here. Maybe a little reaction off the 50 and then just the elevator right into our profits down there. Yeah, take profit bull bears down here at 918.75. Right there. We probably have more room down than this, to be honest. I mean, we got a pivot point down here at the 17, 8, 19. That could be a decent area to look for, too. So. All right, this next punch through the 50. We didn't quite get through there yet. See if we get this next punch through. Yeah, I don't think we get a reversal here, Room. I think the clear draw on liquidity is down here. Now, I do need to watch it on the actual NQ to make sure. Let me mark it out on the actual NQ to make sure that we don't hit it and me miss it. All right, we got it marked out on NQ here. If we punch through that 50, we should get there quickly here. And that will be 230 points, which will officially be our largest trade ever if we hit it. When we hit it, right? When we hit it. Yes, it's recovering 52.12 here. Yeah, an 18K reshort kind of would make sense, right? I mean, you kind of got the 9 in that area. It wouldn't be a bad reshort area. But I do think we pop 50 here. We get the little elevator into the 920s, 918s. Should be able to get the elevator. Elevator is what we're waiting on. One elevator. Do we get it? I don't know. You expect at some point to get a little consolidation. I mean, look at all these 1 minute reds in a row, right? Bearish bars in a row. Eventually, you're going to start getting some consolidation before the next leg down happens. Again, I think this next punch through 50 here probably takes us home. The Tesla dumpster fire continues. What up, Rob the Scalper? Yeah, it was a nice little weekend, Rob. We had some stuff going on. I mean, it was Easter and all. Easter was fantastic, but, you know, there was some stuff going on that, you know, we won't put out there. But it's, yeah, kind of sad stuff happening over the weekend. What can you do? Not only just kind of in my family, and a couple other people had some issues, too, over the weekend, so... All right, let's see the elevator. Yes, back below 52.12 here. If it gets below the low there, we should be able to go. I want to see the ES sweep the low. It didn't really do it right there. Right now we do have a little SMT, but I don't think it holds. Let's see. All right, here's this punch through. Is this the elevator? Is this the elevator? Still consolidating, holding this level here. If you guys haven't already hit that like for me, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. Who else is giving you guys the 200-point call-outs like Methodical? Who else is doing it? I don't know. Anybody else in this short for 200 points? I don't know. Is there? Maybe. Maybe. No, I'm not doing call-outs. Hey, I entered this trade in front of you guys, though. That's not a call-out. That's a, you know, that tells you that I'm entering. 917 April 10th low. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Futures trader. Exactly. Exactly what I'm looking at. Entertainment purposes only. That's right. You demand tech. T. Exited 122 points, 5 cons. Dang. 5 connies. Yeah, I entered it with 5 micros and then took them off at, I thought, at reasonable spots. Still just holding the 1. All right, we're holding up here at the 40s. I mean, I thought for sure once we lost the 50, we would just go. $1,300 on the new live. Let's go. Nice job, Pine Tree. Let's go, Pine Tree. Way to go, bud. I wish I had taken it on the Pro Pine Tree. I did not. I was on the eval there, and it ripped back up and stopped me out. I was short from 105 on that eval. I went break even thinking that it shouldn't go back. And then with this spike up, just took me out. So, feels bad, but Pine Tree gets a girl and starts killing it. I don't know. Pine Tree said he was killing it before any of that guy. You just weren't paying attention, Sean. You weren't paying attention. Marjorie's about to start buying. Uh-oh. Guys, is anybody interested in a... here, let me start a little poll. Anybody interested in a Fideus... a Fideus account? I don't even know how you spell it. I've got 3 free codes they gave me that I could give away. I don't know. If anybody's interested in them, we'll do a giveaway for them. If you're not, hey. So. We'll push up there. Fideus. All right, let me spell it right. Something you might catch on a Friday night in Vegas. I spelled it wrong, but you guys get what I'm saying. They gave me 3 free codes, all right, to give away. I didn't ask for them. They literally emailed me and said, hey, do you want 3 free codes? And I was like, sure. I think you can get any account size you want. I don't know, John. I'm not even sure. So... yeah, I have no idea, Rob. I don't know anything about them. I know Kellyanne has them on their warning list or whatever. I don't know. I think there was someone who got yanked around about some payout one time. I don't personally trade with them, but I do have some free account codes if you want me to give them away. If you guys don't want them, that's cool too. Yeah, I don't trade with them on Hill. But is there any harm in taking a free account? That's kind of like, it's what I would ask myself. Like, is there any harm in taking a free account? Probably not. So, Springfield, how do you like them? Yeah, they are in Europe. So, I do have a code with them, but I've never, I don't think I've ever even promoted it. So, again, I don't know a lot about them, but they gave me some free accounts. So, well, cool. If some of you trade them, then we'll give the codes away. Looks like most people are saying yes. Let me see. Yeah, we only have 13 votes. 16 votes. It looks like you can trade them, Quant Tower. Okay. Oh, you're about to ask for your first payout. Nice. Getting a little pushback up here. Interesting. ETF is 90% off. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Futures traders say yes because it's free. Hey, nothing wrong with free. Building a little bear flag here. This push through 50 looks solid. Let's see if we get the elevator. Never heard them. Well, we'll start a little. We'll start a little giveaway with it. We'll give it away. Fideus free account. You have 3 to give away as well. Let's go, Papa Tony's. Funded next, but over the next weekend they look interesting. Yeah, I'm not with them yet, but I might pick up some from them. We'll see. So if you want to join the giveaway, just exclamation point cash in the chat there. We're going to give away 3 of the accounts. Three accounts. Let's get a rip right through this 50 here. Man, they are holding 50 strong here, trying to wreck people who shorted late, and it's really what they're trying to do here. I think it's safe for me to go ahead and lock in 100 points. 0.46. I mean, I think that's probably safe. So locking in 100 points there, I think that's pretty safe. Should be pretty safe. So we'll pick 3 winners. Oh, you were trading with Forex? Nice. So explanation point cash if you want to join the giveaway for a free Fideas account. I think you can choose any size. Let me read the details on it again just to see, make sure I got it right. Friday, where's it at? So for Easter, we are excited to offer you a simple and effective opportunity to engage your community. 3 evaluation accounts giveaway. The 3 codes to our evaluation accounts, which you can give away to your audience on the platform of your choice. Winners have all free choice among the following accounts: 50K swing, 100K swing, 50K fundamental, 100K fundamental, 10K challenge, 25K static. There you go. Ooh, almost hit my TP there. I'm watching to see if the Nasdaq takes it. I'm going to close it. Nasdaq has not hit yet, so I'm waiting. Booyaka! 230-point trade. Let's go. Could run down to 19, could run down to 836. This 820, 830 area is a good zone too to target, but I think that this is a good area for a bit of a reversal. So hit your stop loss and go down. No, that sucks, Curd. That sucks. Thank you, Outer. Yep, so up on this account, $1,001, $971 after fees. After hitting the daily loss limit yesterday, so we're still in drawdown, but 5 micros there, 1 single trade, or no, we took 2 trades on this account today. Might get a clean inverse here. I mean, if it's kind of V-shaped, it might not be too bad, but be kind of scary. Yes, looks ugly. We look headed much lower. We might. I mean, it could be. Very well could be. I mean, it very well could hold here. It very well could continue to dump. It's kind of in that no man's land here now where you don't really know what it's going to do. Resweep of the low there one more time. ES did not sweep the low. This could be a spot where you could take a cheap-ish long. I don't know. Small 1 minute candle stop had you fuming. Yeah, that's crazy. That right there stopped me out on my eval that I was looking to pass. I was up 1,000 on. Only needed 16 more points. Man, I am tempted to long here. What is the stop? I have to do it right now. Very well could. I wanted to long there at 9.11. What would it be paying right now too? Darn it. think it's too late to do it now. 911 would have been decent. We would have had a 12-point stop. There is a SMT at the bottom here with ES. Is there? Oh, maybe they're not. Maybe there's not there. Your long room, I don't think it's a bad idea here. We might get one more leg down. Yeah, outer, it's, so it would be smart to skip the first one. If this was a V-shaped here, then I'd probably be interested in taking this one. But since it did not V-shape, I'd probably bypass this one. Because it could just, then maybe you get something in here after another manipulation leg higher. Then you maybe can do that. We'll just have to see. So on the 5 minute, we might get an inside bar here. It'll be tough to take a bearish inside bar at this point, but I mean, I assume you could. You could. What up, Jacques? US 30. You think don't buy now? Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's like, if you think this is the bottom, it's really up to you. It's cheap enough to where you could buy here and, you know, but I think one more manipulation leg kind of makes sense. I was looking for a short term kind of a 910, 911, looking for 10, 20 points. So would have got my 20 points if I would have just hit the button. But there's no momentum here back up. Just another consolidation probably level for a next leg now. So we'll just see. 5 minute is still an inside bar right now. Got 2 minutes left on that there. There's also 2 minutes for the, well, that's the new 5 minute candle. So we'll see kind of what it does. Yeah. It might push through this 900 level. Let's see. I don't know. Looks like it wants to hold. Really is a cheap long here, though. I mean, you're looking at 11, 12 point stop. That's pretty solid. If it were to hold, I don't know. Tricky, kind of a tricky spot. Could very well hold, could very well dump. Yeah, Bubba, I see that down there on the ES at the 197 level, which is the next support down below that 185. Yeah, it's bedtime, Jock, for sure. It's definitely bedtime. I'm tired. Long weekend. Long weekend was busy. Was busy. So we're about to print an inside bar here on the 5 minute. Is that the first inside bar of the day? No, we had one there. That was literally at 9:40 this morning. Inside bar at the high or the low. Probably kind of dangerous. Don't know if you care, but you don't have a thumbnail for this live. Oh, I don't? Thank you. I thought there was one on there. I don't know. My thing was being weird this morning. It shows the thumbnails on there. Let me put it on there again. Try again. Oh. The thing is, if you're going to take this 5-minute inside bar, you'd long at 36. Like right there. Very kind of scary, to be honest. Probably going to sit that one out, but I think that it's, I mean, it looks, I don't know, scary. Oh, it's working now. Awesome. Pine Tree, what do you think about that inside bar on the 5-minute there? Is that one? I mean, it is at the low. It is giving you a long. I mean, it really could go here, but like you just don't know, right? There's the dumpage. It will reclaim the 800. I don't know. It's kind of a scary situation. Scary. Very, very scary. Could easily make another leg down. Could easily pump. You know, it's one of those spots where I think 65 kind of makes sense. News is very bad. Scary Terry. Okay. What I might do is just wait here. If we get another manipulation leg lower, like we said, we'll look for an SMT with something in there. If we don't get that and we get just a straight pump here, then what we could do is wait for a touch of this 50 and look for a little reaction off of it. I do think, is Trump speaking at 10:30? Somebody said that. Yeah, I don't think that auction at 11:30 is going to do anything, though, Futures Trader. You long this pullback? I mean, it looks okay. It could be a higher low action for sure. It could be just a higher low and a go. But you would prefer, I'd prefer to pair that with like some sort of SMT with the ES or something, and we just don't have it. I would like for either Nasdaq to have a little liquidity raid down here at the low and ES not, or vice versa, and then get the pump. So, yeah, Futures Trader, yeah, you might get a little something. I don't know that it'll do much, though, is all I'm saying. Not like normal, your normal news. We're either consolidating here for the next leg lower, or we're going to have some sort of pushback up. You know, you're looking at the range here from open, 269 points. So maybe a pushback into, like, what would it be? Somewhere in this area? 18,030? Potentially. Yeah, not like the Trump tree. Yeah. Yeah, you're fine, Room. Yeah, you're fine. Jacques, I don't look at the dollar anymore. I used to. I do think the dollar's relevant. I just don't use it anymore myself personally, but I don't think there's anything wrong with using it. If you guys want to enter the giveaway exclamation point cash, we're going to give away 3 Fideas accounts. There's 1030 to get a little bit of inflection. Little inflection there. Yeah, I always watch ES Tech Team. That's what I like. I like watching the ES. I mean, I think the run into 965 makes a lot of sense here. I mean, like a push into this area kind of makes sense. What up, Stone? What up? What up? You disappeared on Friday, Stone. You were gone like just a flash of light. Poof! He's out of here. I thought the wife might have got you in a headlock and, you know, gave you one of those noogies. You told her to get you a sandwich. All right, I think we're going to get this. We're going to run through this little generated liquidity here pretty quickly. Back through that 97. Maybe test the 90. See kind of how it reacts there. Going like Stone in the river. Go push. He's gone. Now here's what I was talking about. ES is at the low. Let's see if it wicks below the low and Nasdaq stays above the low. Now that might be a good spot for just a stab long, just kind of a blind stab long, and hope one holds. So we are Bubba. So ES just ran the low. So if you wanted to stab long here, it wouldn't be horrible. Stop at the low. I don't think it'd be horrible here. I guess I'll take it on my take profit eval. And I'm going to look for a push into the 65. So I'm in over here on my take profit eval. Stop below the low here. And I'll go stop to break even up here at 35. Actually, I could just take it off at 35. That would be the safest target, probably. That would be the safest target, but I think with the SMT, I'm going to actually go ahead and go. I don't know how much I trust this, is the thing. I'm going to get something out of this. I'm not going to get nothing. And again, this is just playing off the SMT between the ES and the Nasdaq. That's all I'm doing here. This is your safe take profit, 34. That's where it hit. I mean, that's safe because you can see we've rejected this zone a couple times already. Now, if we pop this zone, we get a big candle into the 65s. If we pop this zone. This is 1 mini, yeah, Room. Just on an eval, though. But stop in at 10 points here. Can't lose, so we'll make $200 at least on this eval. We want to see it pop here. We got 8 seconds here until a new 5-minute candle needs to take it higher at the open of this new 5-minute. There's the open. It's got to get above 40 here with some momentum. We should run straight into 65. All right, we're going to lock in a little more here. $300 locked in. Needs to continue right through the 50. Expect a little drama at the 50, but didn't quite get there. So locking in $325 here. Cover our commissions. Right through that 50, I need that run into the 65. You see we're in this bearish 1-minute gap here. Let's get a push right through there. I'm going to lock in 5 more here. So locking in $400 as we go. You're in the building. Let's go, Celebrity Watch. Yeah, Ninja and Quant. Yeah. You got the 50 up there at 970 as well, so I'm front running that. I don't like that close. Want this next push through 50 to really give us a little oomph. We're running into a 5-minute bearish order block as well. Could just take it here. Try to give it a chance to go, though. I think we can hit that 65. We'll lock it in more here. Let's go. Let's go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You be patient. You read the market. And you just slay it. That's how you do it. About to hit that 50 EMA there. I expect a pullback, maybe a retest of this inverse once we hit that 50 long, or that 50 EMA there. So there's the inversion. If you are taking the inversion, your stop to break evens here. I don't like this play as well as the one we just took, because obviously we were in a lot lower. So thanks, Gold Chest Club. Yeah, it is. Jock, you can still use the dollars. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's fine to use it. I just don't use it. I used to use it quite often. It was one of my favorite. I used to have it up as well with everything else. But you end up getting an SMT here. If you guys are not familiar with what I'm talking about, we're at a key level. We swept the hourly low. You got ES swept the low here. And you can see same level. So sweep of a key level. ES held the support. It rated some liquidity and Nasdaq did not. That is what gave me the confidence to take the long. So yeah. Yeah, dollar. Yeah, dollar usually inverses. You know, if it goes up, then Nasdaq goes down, and vice versa. Usually, I'm tempted to take a short off the 970 level, but man, it's so scary to do. Just park an order at 969, 970. Let's go, Jonathan. Up 3,500. Nice job. Oh, there it is. There's the 69 touch. So let's measure this. I would look for 20 points, or 15 probably. So 954 would be your target. Stop would be at 79. I didn't take it. It's going to work, though. I love that 50 EMA play lately. So we basically need to retouch this. Let's see where our stop needs to be. Oof. That's where your stop would be. That also was your break even there on the inversion play. So we would have got long here. Your break even was there, 16 points or 17 points. So nice play if you took the long off the inverse. All right, looks like this might not work. We need a retest of the inversion for this 50 EMA to hold. There's 5 points. I think it works, but maybe not. Failure. All right, good thing we didn't take that one. Didn't work today. Well, the only thing is, technically, I guess that is the second touch. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that is the second touch, because here's the first touch. Yeah, maybe that makes a difference. I don't know. Oh, you were down 1,000? Let's go. She's still going. Now, not much to do here. Let's measure the fib here for the regular trading hour range. Let's measure the fib and kind of see what we get. Yeah, so you got 18,030s. It's kind of 50% fib for a reshort. 63 previous day low. So you're really somewhere in this zone here. Would be a good spot to oops, oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Did you guys see that? I was trying to hit this and I entered a trade. Oops. I don't know if we made money or lost money there. I think we made money. So yeah, this is kind of your zone. This is the zone we want to see it push up into. And then we can maybe look for a short. Now, if it blasts through this zone, then we can change our bias to bullish. Let's check the 5 minute. You can see how this zone lines up. You can see how this zone lines up here on the 5 minute. You got a couple of wick untested wicks in here. Order block up there at the very top of the zone. So 15 minute. Same thing on the 15 minute, kind of right in the middle of that gap. So we'll see what happens. Still need another $500 to pass that eval. So here's the other accounts. Yeah, I took that one break-even trade earlier. And then this is the one that we just took off this SMT. So just basically break even on those accounts. I haven't taken anything else other than what you guys have already seen. So, all right, appreciate you, Jock. All right, you guys ready to draw for the accounts here? Exclamation point cash in the chat if you've not yet entered the giveaway. Fire at will. Yeah, we will in a moment. I think this might just be a little pullback for the next push up. We'll see here. If it breaks through this inversion on the 1 minute here, then that would be of concern. We are printing maybe a Harami candle here on the we are printing a bearish Harami. Gotta have a pretty big stop on it. Do I want to take this Harami is the question. I don't know. We could. Oh, it's not going to matter. It doesn't look like it's going to matter. I think I'm going to skip it anyway. I'm going to skip it. It probably works, but the risk to reward's too bad. don't know. I mean, it could run the lows. I'd be a little wary of the lows, though, because you still have the SMT here. You still have the SMT in play here, but I guess it could take them. It could. ES going to have to get through that 197 to kind of do it. All right, let's go ahead and do the giveaway, guys. Giveaway. We got how many users in there? 26? 26 in there. 31. 31 in there. They've been good. 8 weeks. Been good. Exclamation point cash. If you want to jump in there, we'll give you guys a couple more minutes. Give you guys a couple more minutes to get in there. Motherfucker. I cannot believe I did that, guys. God dang it. I just entered a trade on my funded accounts, and I did not mean to. I meant to enter it on the eval. Cannot believe I did that. Oops. Cannot believe I did that. You're just sitting on the dock and done for the day. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see here. I lost $200 there, Room, but I'm thinking about entering short here. I'm going to wait. I'm looking for a pushback into 36. I didn't even get a chance to move my stop. Like, as soon as I entered it, hit the stop, which is weird. So I was telling you guys, it feels like my feels are off on Ninja. I don't know why. But we'll see here. Doesn't want to break the lows. Dun, 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 dun. You're long. Let's go. Let's look for a short, but I don't know now. I'm just like, yeah. Didn't enter. Should have entered 935 or 935. That would have did it for me. Didn't pull the trigger. That's all right. We'll look for it in a few minutes. Yeah, annoyed. I thought I was on that eval account. I took the trade, and then I didn't want to. I mean, it's like as soon as I hit the trade, it hit the stop. I didn't realize I was on all the fundeds. That's what happens when you're playing around with a couple of charts there. But that's okay. So we're down $155 on those. All right, let's do the giveaway, guys. We're going to pick 3 winners. Dawson Bacchus, Tech T, and Papa Tony. Guys, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. Send me a screenshot of your YouTube channel Yeah, and let me know once you send it so we can verify you online. That's it. Mm-hmm. 5180 looks probable. Next level down, 5185. We lost the 97 here. We have initial balance set as well down there at 897. Let's see, 20. All right, let's see if it wants to push through the low here or not. We'll see. Out, are you long? Show yourself if you guys won the giveaway. Please show yourself in the chat there. Oh, you already lost. See if this thing can push around. All right, Papa Tony's, appreciate you. Let's verify Papa Tony. Papa Tony. All right, Papa Tony, I'm going to email you back in a moment with your code. If we can get through here. Oh, you exited your trade and went long? I'm looking for the push through the 900 level just in an eval. If we get through the 900, I'm going to go stop to break even. I'm short from 911. Pretty late. But we can kind of test the 900. I'll just go break even. If it pushes back up into like the 920, I'll probably just exit and then re-enter at some point. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got 5185 marked out as the next level down. So if we can go 85, then I can get what I need to pass this account maybe. Don't want this to hold this SMT here. Right now we still have a bullish SMT, so it could just rip higher, but... Testing that 20 area. I want to see it kind of hold below there. Yeah, it's bottom of the range. Oh, okay. I got you, Alito. Yeah, we're going to see what happens here. Coming up on top of the hour. Just kind of watching here to see what happens. Holding below the 930 for now. There's 930. Really kind of want to see it hold below 936. Thereabouts. We'll see. I want ES to hold below 197. Nice job, Rue. There's an SMT here, so. Thinking about top one straight to funded a shot, but I'm just not a fan of the X platform. Yeah, I don't know too much about them, Alito. Don't know much about them at all, but yeah, I mean, they probably are fine. Can't set brackets. What trading platform provides? Oh, you can't set brackets? Really? I know on most X platforms you can. Is that just only on the top one version of it? Is that what that is? Let's see if we can retest the 900 level here on this push down. So it's not a part of the default order entry. That's crazy. That's crazy. 3 minutes for the top of the hour. ES already made a new low here. It's going to drag the Nasdaq down with it. I think it does. Oh, that's crazy, Alito. ES pushing below 189 here. Got the next level down at 185. Nasdaq kind of holding up. Are we going to get a little spike lower here on the Nas, or is it going to rip us higher? Kind of hard to know here. I mean, I would lean towards down, but so far it's not doing it. Oh, yeah, Alito. I mean, I used to be able to set it up in Topstep X, but yeah, you had to go into the settings and do the wrist thing like you're talking about there. I got top of the hour coming up in a little more than a minute here. Trying to push. Needs to hold below that 936 area. You want to see the top of the hour just blast this thing down into the 900 here. Clear out that SMT for now. Less than a minute here. Definitely lagging, Bubba. ES, much weaker. Pushing lower. The thing is, ES could bounce, still stay below the key level, and it could push the Nasdaq up pretty hard since it's already kind of lagging behind. $30 seconds left here until the top of the hour. We're going to get a move here at the top of the hour. I don't know whether it'll be a pop or a drop. We'll find out. Would like for it to be a drop, but what I like and what it does is not always the same thing. Four seconds. Here we go. Little pop there. 44 probably makes sense. You're out break even. Nice. right, pushing up here. There's the 50 EMA again for the third time. Let's go. I just took the short there. Still in it on the eval here, but I didn't know what I needed to get that passed. All right. I took that retest of the 50 there. So I was quiet. My bracket order didn't come on. So I had to put the bracket order on manually. A little annoying, but we got it. Well, we took it for about $500 across the board there. So got our loss back plus the plus some. And then I took this trade off. I was in it on the eval already, but I took it off. So, did you win, Keith? No. Who else entered the giveaway there that didn't send me an email? Let's see who won. We scroll back up, we can see who won there. Actually, I can show you who won right here. So far, I got the email from, where's it show my winners? Where's the winners? Papa Tony's Trade sent me the email. We have Dawson and Tech T. So Dawson Backus, Tech T, 111. I know Tech T's in here all the time. You guys send me an email. Methodical Man, spin at the top of the chat. So, Remy sent me an email. What up, Lucas? I don't know what you said there. Lucas. Darn it, I should have held that. My target was going to be 1901 or 17901 on that eval. I didn't know what I needed to pass. Oh, you're from Brazil. Nice. Yeah, Tech to you on. Send me an email. What up, Lucas? 17710. I mean, it's possible, right? I think 836. Like, I think this level kind of like down in here. I don't have a level marked out, but this makes a lot of sense down in here, down in this zone. You know, ideally, right? Maybe you get a little bounce up into here, and then you could get a cleaner short back into that area. Otherwise, it's a little tricky trying to find an entry if you're not already short looking for this area. So I took that 50 retest right there. I waited a moment, and then, yeah. So sorry I didn't take that in front of you guys, but my brackets didn't come on. Normally I would have pulled it over, but the brackets didn't come on, so. Lucas, I mean, as many as you can connect. So like with Quantower, if it's a rhythmic connection, you can do as many as you want, but it has to be all rhythmic connections. With Replicanto, you can have one rhythmic connection and then as many as many Trade-Evate connections as you'd like. And I use Replicanto for that. So you can do it a couple different ways. If you like, Ninja better, then have one main rhythmic connection. I'd recommend it be Bulenox. And then do Trade-Evate for Take Private Trader, Trade-Evate for Take Private Trader, Trade-Evate for APEX, Trade-Evate for Tradeify, Trade-Evate for whoever else. My Funded Futures, Tick Direct. Just select Trade-Evate with those. And then you don't have to, then you can just use it there. So. But yeah, you can kind of do as many as you want. You do have to pay, so it's $35 a month for Quantire's copier, and it is to do multiple props, and it's about 200. It's like, is it 175 or something for Replicanto? Might be 150. I can't remember the exact cost is. You can get 20% off using the code methodical20. Wait a second. $4.29. Okay, so that's Friday. I don't know. All right, we'll see here. Man, look at how well she's holding above 10. Man, it's like this bottom down here is hard, right? Ready for Apex to very methodically give you a 90% off? Yeah, that'd be nice full-time trading. Probably not going to happen. Yeah, but if you use the, I agree with the Trade of 8 risk management there room. I'm not using it on Trade of 8. I'm going to use it on Ninja every time. I hate trying to pass stuff on Trade of 8. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate trying to pass them that way. All right, let me send the first two codes out here to these guys. We got yours coming over now, Tony. Got your code coming over. And then Tech T, I'm about to send yours now. And I haven't heard anything from the other gentleman yet. Let me try to at him. I'm going to see if he's even still here. Let's try to at Dawson Bacchus. Dawson Bacchus, are you here? I mean, he's still here. He has hit that 5185 to the T. Nasdaq still held this level. Still held the level. Tons of selling here. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, we got a whole bunch of consolidation here, guys. Look at all of these lows down here. At some point, you kind of expect to either see a nice rip higher. You know, obviously two options here. Or you're going to trap low and then go, or it's just going to rip lower down into this zone. Three options, kind of. Could trap lower and go. Could trap a short and then rip higher. We've already ran the key level today, in my opinion. Clearly, the Nasdaq agrees, right? I said this is the key level for today. Clearly, Nasdaq agrees. We've been glued to it since we ran it. So if you were holding a runner from that short up here that I was in, like, this is why I didn't think holding a runner below this made a whole lot of sense. So we'll see what happens here. The code give you the account to give away? No, Matty Matt, he chose an extra account, and you won. But I can shoot him a message and tell him to give it to someone else. I don't even know. I mean, he may just have to give it away another time. But yeah, he was like, I told him you were in my Discord, so I knew I could tag you. But yeah. But yeah, if you don't want the account, I mean, I'm sure you can give it to someone else. I don't even know what account it was. I think it was Take Profit Trader. Why do you not want it? You don't need the account? Oh, okay, I got you. That makes sense then. Yeah, I'll shoot him a message and tell him. We shall shoot him a message and tell him. Oh, Coveper posted in the Discord. Topstep has an additional 25% off with code -25. Coveper, is that still going on? Everybody say, give it to me, give it to me. It's Matty Mats. So, oh, did you? Room, that sucks. Yeah, Trump's speech is coming. The market's probably waiting on that. Yeah, that's interesting on that 25% off right there on Topstep. It's for the new dashboard they have going on. It's a general code for everything. Does it work? Is it only on X, or can I buy some Tradeovate accounts with that code, Coper? Because if I can buy Tradeovate accounts, I might just do that. Might just do that. Maybe we'll give it a try with 25% off should get it down to what, like $35 or something. I mean, I'll give it a go for that. Let me see. 50. $12.50. Yeah, so $37.50. Yeah, Dawson, send me an email. No, you're not too late. My email's up at the top of the chat. It's pinned up there. Send me an email with a screenshot of your YouTube channel, just like this right here. So where you're watching YouTube, hover over your name at the top. If you click on that, it'll show your name. Just screenshot that, send it to me in an email, and we'll get you the code sent over to you. 150K is only $111. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't know that I have anything. I don't know if the 150K though. Oh, it's only on Topstep X. Oh, okay. Well, that might change things. Yeah. I don't know if I want to use Topstep X. I don't. I already have too many platforms open as it is, so that's the only reason I'm saying that. I have too many platforms open as it is. I have TradingView, I have Quantower, I have Ninja. I actually do want to eventually get my MyFunded Futures accounts moved over to Ninja as well, to be honest with you. But I didn't know you could get MyFunded Futures with Tradeovate. I don't know why I didn't know that. I just thought that you couldn't. So I did update the payouts, guys, and the cost that I've had this year. We're not super profitable yet, but we are profitable. So got to get some of these other accounts to pay out, and we'll be there. Yeah, my MyFunded Futures is on Ninja Copper, but I want them with a Tradeovate connection. Oh, they require. Oh, so you can do that, Mad Moxie. I didn't know that. So Project X, I saw the connections on there, but I wasn't sure it was going to work like that. Top one straight to fund is $3.99. It's not bad. The only thing, Alito, is top one is new though. Yeah, they do still have the $149 activation fee. Oh, here we go, guys. There we go. I do have another. I have an eval here that I could take this on. I want to see a heavy close below here. My shorts. All right, tagged in here. We will go stop to break even at back below 90 here if we get it. You want to see this stay out of this consolidation area. So once we get back below the body here, kind of like right in this area, I'll go break even. That would normally be my target. Let's take some off up here, actually, if we get another push back into there. Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do there? You're taking 9K from top one tomorrow. Let's go. Let me know how it goes. How do you get the Topstep discount? I think it's just dash 25. DASH 25. Nice job though on the payouts. Excellent job. Yeah, I probably should have just taken the 10 points on that retest there anyway. Let me add. You know what? We're going to take it again. We'll add on pops. Hmm. 904, 905 area. I'm going to re-add more. You're trailing tape probably below the lows. Nice. In 5 here. Retesting that lower end of that consolidation area there. This might be that. Remember, we said we had 3 options here. We can have a little sweep below and then a rip higher. Looks like that might be the option it's taking right now. We'll see. Short 925 looks okay. I took the stop off, Elito. I entered again with no stop this time. Just kind of averaging into it. We're in 5 micros right now, so if this thing breaks out above the range, then that would kind of be alarming, but this is an eval, so I feel okay with it right now. He has to recover that 185, excuse me, 185 level there. Might have a little failed breakdown of that area. You want to see it back below there. All right, let's see what happens. I want to see us close back below my entry here. Closing back below my entry, I'm going to add pretty heavy. All right, I'm in 2 minis basically here, or a mini and a 2. Oh wait, I meant to go in 5. Darn it. Oh well. I thought I was in larger size there, but we didn't. Below 90, I think we waterfall here. We'll go 87. We'll go break even here. So that's this target here. Should sweep quickly here lower if we lose the 90. If it doesn't, if it pops here, I might just kill it. Come on, get through the 90 there. Push it down. You're so heavy in this position and it makes Big D look like he eats salad. Come on, rip it lower. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm not in as heavy as I was planning to be, so I could add on any retest here. All right, there's 1. There's 2. Now stop to break even. We got 4 left. I'll take 1 more off there. I have 3 left. There we go. Now, let's target this 30s down here. Let's see if we can get it. He was in, got stopped out, break even. Yeah, no, easy to do there, right? You got to really trust that it's going to go lower. I actually wanted to add in right there pretty heavy. I thought I was on 5 quantity. I was adding in an extra mini, basically, and it was the wrong quantity. So I probably left a little profit on the table there, but that's okay. All right, took us out there. I think that was an all right trade, though. It was okay. Yeah, short 900 is not a bad play. You got initial balance low there. You got the protection of the EMAs as well. So, I mean, I don't think it's a horrible re-entry spot. I do think it could pop a little higher here. Maybe retest 910, 915 even. But it might just sell off from here. So, excuse me, guys. Coughing in your ear. Sorry. If you're just joining us, doing pretty well today. We're up $128 on this eval. We are up. We took max payout on this funded account here. So I've got 1 cent of drawdown. So we'll probably be popping that one here in a minute. And then we're up. This one we hit daily loss limit Friday. This funded account day 1. And now we're up 973 on the day on that one. And then these other accounts, Take Profit Trader eval day 2, we're up $1,005, $52,509. And then we're up 280 on our 5 Apex funded accounts and our 1 Take Profit Pro account. It's at $1,600 in equity right now. So another $400 and we'll be at the daily payout limit on that. I do have 1 Take Profit Trader account at daily payout. I've not taken a trade on it today. It's this one here. See, it's up $1,500. I may take a trade on that this afternoon. I do plan on coming back this afternoon to trade. So we'll show you guys that live this afternoon. The top step code was -25. Yeah, that's what I said. DASH 25 is 25% off the X. Topstep X, any size account, I guess. And then the 150, I guess they're having some sort of promotion on. Guys, we got, let's go down the promotions so far. We got My Funded Futures, 5% off. Any size account if you use code MM. Apex is running 80% off currently. Bulenox, 83%. Take Profit Trader, in my opinion, is the best deal, 30% off. No activation fee, no daily loss limit. Tradeify, I think, is 40% off. And then TickTick's 45% off. I think that ends today. Funded Futures Network is 50% off, no activation fee. And Day Traders, I think, is 70% off. So it's not working. I don't know. Coper's the one who told me the code. They may have ended it. Eval funded hits take profit goal unfunded stage daily payouts. What now? So Alito, how it works is pretty simple. So right now I'm on an eval. It's just like your normal account. So I'm on my eval right here. Once I hit 53K, they give me a funded account. Then I need to make $2,000. Anything above $2,000 I can take out of my account daily. So anything above $2,000 on this account here, I could take out daily. So right now, so if I made another if I say I made $1,000 more today, and that put me at 52.6, I could take out $600 today. We're not going to go for that, but you could. Yeah, if it doesn't work, they may have ended it. I don't know. But I do think that's going to do it for me today, guys. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. And we'll be back this afternoon for a little session. It'll either be Power Hour. It is unrealized Alito, so that makes it a little tougher. We'll be back during Power Hour, but it might be 3:30 to 4, not 3 to 4, because I do have to pick my daughter up from school. And then maybe we do a little Asia stream later on this afternoon tonight. So appreciate you guys watching. If you want to help support the stream, use my code. And we'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you guys.